Yes, yes, yes. I hope so. In a second, we'll be going live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this day 6, guys. Everybody, thank you so much for connecting here. I hope everybody is able to clearly hear my voice, right? Type out in the chat. Yes, no. Type out in the chat. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. So today we are going to see something very, very interesting skill. Okay. One of the most prominent skill. In fact, it is the start of everything. If this skill is good, if this skill is properly applied every time in your design process, the way in which you complete a whole project will be in a different level. What is that pain point, Jagdish? Uh, what is that exact pain point, Jagdish? Why are you saying it's so important? So let me make it very clear, guys. See, in this particular day and age, what designers are currently facing is one of the common issues, which is called choosing the right problem statement. In fact, a lot of people have a big time problem here. In fact, they wanted to solve a lot of problems, but at the end of the day, what happens? They are not able to find out the right problem to really work on. So they are thinking this might be a problem, that might be a problem. Just a second, guys. They are thinking their own assumptions can be there. So what happens is they are lost. They completely don't know. One second, guys. Okay. Okay, fine. So were you able to see my screen, Punish, fully?
Yes, sir. Your image only saying, sir. Are you sharing any screen, sir?
No, no, I'm not sharing the screen. Just a
Ah,
second.
you are visible, sir.
Don't know. One second, guys. Okay. Just a second. I'm just correcting my view. Okay, fine,
Okay.
good. So you can parallelly check in the YouTube live stream. Okay. So
Yes,
what
sir.
happens is sometimes it's not coming there. Then we'll have to correct it here because I'm doing live stream both in YouTube as well as our Zoom, so that later also this classes could be watched by you guys. Okay, fine, good. And I'm also going to share the screen now. I just told you the context. What is the skill which is actually asked by one of our community student? His name is Tilagar. In fact, he has just started this program, but he has already completed a lot of programs and then he has completed a lot of projects. But the clarity in what he was missing is actually choosing the right problem statement. This is one of the common pain point for many people. Okay. So it's not a random process. You just randomly take one problem statement and then you solve it. There is a methodical approach to do it. In this skill booster session, next for the next 10 to 15 minutes, you're going to learn how to structure your problem statement, how to choose first and how to solve it and how to structure it first, because this is the start of everything. If you do this correct, there is no problem. Okay. So I'm just sharing the screen. Please confirm me, guys. Thank you, Punish. Thank you so much. So tell me if my screen is also visible.
Yes, sir.
Great. So far we've been seeing sketching, rapid sketching, wireframe sketching, seeing the unseen, one of the mystical classes, designer's way of presentation. I hope you guys are able to follow all these things so far. See, this concepts and skills may sound sometimes good, sometimes okay, but until you take it into a practice, the activity what I'm going to give at the last, if you're not taking it forward, you cannot learn the skill. And you have to take this any one or two skills. See, we are going to cover 100 skills. Okay. I'm just giving you a general context. In this 100 skills, at least if you take 5 skills or maybe 10 skills and practice it for the next 30 days, then only you're going to get a great benefit out of it. Okay. I'm not asking you to prepare all the 100 skills. That's not required. Whatever is really interest for you, whatever you feel is pain point according to you, which you feel can be improved and which is needed for you as a designer, you have to pick those skills and you have to practice those skills continuously for the 30 days. Just listening here one day, doing something, sketching, and then leaving, there is no difference. You don't have to even do that at all. Why early in the morning, 6 o'clock, we are waking up and then we are learning the skill? The morning, the grasping power will be very high. The clarity in which what we solve a problem, what how we see the problem will be much different now compared to the daytime, compared to the mid of the day. Okay. So that's the reason we are doing this. And people are very serious. People who are waking up at early in the morning, yes, they will only be able to get it really, really fast. Welcome, Tilagar. Welcome, Manigandan. Welcome, Punish. So, in fact, one of the pain point, what I'm answering is Tilagar's pain point. Okay. So, which is choosing the right problem statement. Very important, guys. I will tell you first. First of all, choosing the right problem statement has many aspects. Okay. Focusing on the right problems is actually the biggest strategy to move. In fact, your motivation should be very well aligned with it. The reason being, let's say your passion could be going and working in some sports field or maybe medical field or maybe some kind of like let's say healthcare. or you may be interested in NGO. So that doesn't matter. I'm telling you, whatever you choose for your case studies, your problem statement, your portfolio, you want to build something, don't do anything random. Just choose which is most aligned for you. If you are my student, I would have asked you to complete a test called 16 personality test, value determination process, goal setting process, and we have a personalized document called 3 codex. If you complete these 4 documents, ideally you will have absolute clarity what's your passion, what's your true drive to be a designer. That is very important. People who have not did that, you can jump into my program. I'll definitely teach you step by step. But as of now, I'm telling you, don't just choose randomly. Okay, it is a process. One or the other way, all the skills are connected, guys. It's not like only one skill, I'll just go and take it and then I'll become super success. Design will not work that way. It's an environment, and every skill has to go in hand with each other, aligning with your interest. Okay, then you'll have to strategically focus. Avoid wasting time. Focus on some what you call some unreal problems, and focus on user needs. Okay, and then clear problem statement strengthens your case study and communicates your design value. That is very common. We know that, right? And next, key steps. So the steps to discover and define the right problem. First of all, you have to align your interest with this exactly. Okay, like let's say your interest, goals, value should be aligned. I already told you your passion should be very much exactly available. So you have to define the problem statement also, which which we are coming to see in the next part of it. But once you choose the right problem, okay, then you will have to find out how to define it carefully. You will have to use the measure to find the impact. Like let's say if you are changing something in your design for that particular problem statement, you should know what you changed. Oh, Jagdish, I've changed from 0 to 1. How much percentage it has improved? How much steps it has got reduced? How much efficient it is compared to the earlier one? People don't understand this. People don't put it in their projects at all. They just put it some random problem statement and they want to showcase. That's it. No, that is not correct. Unless until you measure the impact, you cannot tell that's a real problem at all. And you should know how to validate that. And then you have to cross check with the market trend as well. This is very, very important. Yes. Today you're going to see this as well. Okay. Because a lot of times, sometimes we also choose one problem statement, which we think is very important. At the end of the day, what happens? If you go and check Statista, if you go and check Glassdoor Insights, you go and check LinkedIn Insights and all, this problem is not a prominent problem at all in the industry. So some justification needs to be there. Okay. Yes. So now we'll go into the technique of it. First of all, see guys, the interest test. I already told you that. First of all, I will tell you how to do it. Let's say if you choose a problem statement, okay, close your eyes and think about it. Like, let's say, can you type in the chat, guys, what is your problem statement which you might think is going to be really good for you? Jagdish, this is the one area which I'm thinking for a lot of time to solve it. Can you all type out in the chat box? You can go to the YouTube live stream as well, or you can able to chat there itself. It would be better if you go to the live stream and you can chat so that everybody can see your chat. Okay. Yes, guys. Choose your one problem statement. What you wanted to solve for the design community through your skills. Any one problem. Just type out anything. Okay. Punish, Tilagar, Manikandan. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I'm still not able to see your chat. Tilagar, are you typing? Maybe am I missing? Just a second, guys. Okay. Punish, my voice is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you type out in the chat what is your one problem statement which you wanted to choose randomly? Anything which you wanted to. I will tell you how you can cross check with your interest whether it aligns or not. I'll exactly tell you that. Just give me a second, okay? I'll tell you exactly how to do that. You can go to the YouTube channel as well. I'll paste you the stream key so that you guys can watch it out and provide your comments over there. Just a second, just a second. I'm just pasted the link, guys, in the. Watch it out and please mute yourself. Okay. Great. Fine. Okay. So I think people are typing out. Six. Okay. Can you see my chat as well?
Yes, sir.
And then Punish guys, are you able to chat? I don't know whether some settings change has happened or anything. Everything is working, right? Okay, fine. So can you type out your one problem statement, which you feel this is going to be a really game changer, Jagdish, for me? Great. Great. Okay. So let's assume this, guys. Okay. So we'll say, like, let's say you wanted to solve some problem of a, like, let's say the water hygiene in your locality. Okay. So you're not getting clean drinking water. That could be a problem. Okay. So the only way to check whether it really aligns with your interest or not is just listen carefully. If you're solving that problem and nobody is going to pay for that. Okay. If you are solving the problem, nobody is willing to pay for that. Just a second, guys. Just a second. I'm extremely sorry. Yes, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. So, like, let's say if you are going to solve this problem, nobody is going to pay for it. Will you still solve it? Will you solve it for the rest of your life? Answer this question, guys. If you choose a problem statement, nobody is going to pay for you. Nobody is going to give you an internship, full time, anything for it. It's just a free of cost you're going to do for somebody to drive some change in the society. Will you be motivated to do it? Tilakar, can you type in the chat? Yes, no. Manikandan, can you type in the chat? Yes, no. Punish, there are a lot of people who are coming regularly. That's good. I really appreciate your interest, but you'll have to be very active in the chat, whatever we're asking. Then only it's going to make any sense. Okay. Just if I'm asking you a problem statement, you should type what is your problem statement. Tilakar, Manikandan, because then only I'll know whatever your problem statement you've chosen, it's okay or not. Okay. So can you all type your problem statement as well?
Yes, sir. In the YouTube chat, we have typed.
Great. Great.
Yeah, I have put my
Great. Okay.
on YouTube.
So recently I came across a market charger making of a charged mixer that helps during power cutoff. Designing a user-friendly app to help user to find rental homes in. Okay, let's take this one. Design a user-friendly app to help users to find rental home in metropolitan city. Interesting. So you're going to design an app for the people who are having the rental, finding the houses and the rental places in metropolitan cities. It's a very good problem statement. If you are not paid for this, okay, maybe you're given fund for doing this project, but you're not going to be paid any salary for this. Will you still do it? If the answer is yes, then you have passed the first test. Very, very important. Okay. A lot of people don't know how to choose whether it is aligned to their interest or not. This is the first way to do it. Okay. Second, you'll have to use a 5W1H. That means you'll have to ask a question. Who is this particular target market? What am I trying to solve? Where is this problem? Bombay, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai. Okay. And why? Why is this a big problem? Why it is not solved earlier? You have to ask a lot of why. And then finally, how am I going to solve it? See, this is one framework to define your problem statement inside it, to make it really right. Okay. I just taken an example of this metropolitan city. Who is my target market? Maybe people are migrating from the other state. Okay. What is your target market requirement? They need their rental houses. That is a real problem statement. When they needed it immediately, because people are switching to their different state to here, they needed the rental house immediately. Where? In my metropolitan cities, in this north region, south region, west region, or in the outskirts of Bangalore, or outskirts of Chennai, something like that. And then why? Because they don't have the place. Okay. How? You are going to design that system. See, now the problem statement looks much clearer, right? The moment when you ask these questions, the moment when you put this forward for your problem statement, which is aligning with your interest, you will see it with a much more clarity. Third, you will have to go to online sources to really confirm whether those credible sources are available to make it happen. Okay. Let's take this problem statement from ChatGPT. Okay. Let's try it out. Maybe we'll use some AI tools to find it out. Okay. Just a second, guys. I'm sharing my screen. Can you all see here? Okay. So I'm using ChatGPT to understand whether this problem statement is right or not. You can use ChatGPT in variety of ways, guys, but this is also one such possibility. Okay. If you're using Windows, you can use this Windows H shortcut. If you're using Mac, you can use this double click of this command, or you can choose your shortcut also in Mac. Okay. The reason for this thing is you have to use your voice typing very fast. Okay, right now the mobile app of ChatGPT also has a voice conversation. So start using the AI in a more customized way. Don't be that old school guy, keep on typing. When you will complete the project then? Listen to me, okay? I want to validate one of the problem statement which I've chosen to solve a big problem in this society. Below is the problem. I pasted the problem, okay? Online sources and real-time websites and sources to find out whether this is a real problem or not. With respect to Chennai and Bangalore, can you give me some statistical information as well as provide some rationals and the sources where I can able to cross-verify it? You to just find out. See, ChatGPT is not 100% true. 70 to 80%, you have to get some basics from here and then you have to take it forward. Look at this. Okay. Yes, rental price surge. In Bangalore, the rental market has seen a massive surge, particularly areas like Sarjapur Road, where rental rates is 2 BHK apartment have increased by 67%. It's hard time, right, for the people who are moving to another city. Average rent is actually between 21,000 to 35,000. The rise in attributed booming job market, especially in multinational companies. So there is a problem statement available here. You just started, but there are a lot of things available here. Okay, like let's say demand versus supply is mismatching, shift in the preferences. Both cities, there are noticeable shift from traditional paying guests to shared apartments. So there are a lot of areas which is getting diverged in your problem statement now. The moment if you start doing online search to validate your problem statement is right or wrong, you tend to see a different perspective here. See, tenant behavior. According to surveys, 43% of tenants in the cities like Bangalore, Chennai use online platforms like No Broker to find homes as opposed to the traditional brokers. See, this is one problem statement. This reflects a broker trend of users seeking more user-friendly and tech-enabled solutions. Are you guys understanding? This is a great way to start your project. You found out exactly this market is available because you're not only taking your assumption. You're not just like, let's say, okay, one of the student has typed this problem, but he cannot impulsively take this as a problem. He has to go and understand why it is important. So now the rationals is very clear. Fine. I prefer this response. Let's take, okay. And now what I have to do is and problem statement, how I can solve this problem. What I'm thinking preferably is finding out the house is a big problem. Having the transparency in broker commission is a second problem. And finding out the genuine trustable places to stay is a third problem, and finding out the all amenities and features next to my locality is a big problem. And also the other problem could be the cleanliness, hygiene, facilities and other things in the house needs to be very clearly available for me before I choose this house. So these are all the problem statements I'm thinking. Can you also give me 5 more and list 10 different problem statement? Use 5W1H approach. The ChatGPT, that's it. Look at this. And you can do one more thing also, guys, in ChatGPT. You can stop this chat. You can go back to any chat and then you can rechange it. Again, the entire timeline will change. How many of you don't know this? How many of you don't know this? ChatGPT will not get confused. See, the more wrong answers you get sometimes, you don't have to continue the wrong responses itself. What happens is the engine learns in a different way. Okay, everything the machine is learning. That's why it's called a machine learning programming. Okay, so what happens is if you make the engine learn in a different way, then it get confused. So go back to the timeline and change it. It is like changing your entire life history. If you go back 10 years before and change something, it changes, right? It won't change in real time, but in the engine, it is possible. Okay, that's how the prompt is designed. So what I'll give you is with the problem statement, with the rational and the statistics next to it. Look at this. Look at the clarity now. How can users readily find rental homes in crowded metropolitan cities? Good, right? 43% of the rental places in Bangalore and Chennai rely on online platform. How can transparency in broker commission be achieved? See, this is a very good way to question this, guys. See, a lot of problem statement ideas now you are getting, right? So before that, you were having only thought in the mind. Can I solve this problem or not? Now you're having a lot of problem statement against which the rationality is available. Can you see here? Finding out difficulty problem in searching these rental places. Can you expand upon one problem statement and provide me the 5W1H approach and tell me what is the exact target market, what kind of a user persona I can take, and how I can solve this problem in a various ways, and when I can able to solve it in an approximate time frame? Because I got 3 months to execute this project. So give me some ideas. Okay, right now. I'm just showing you the possibility how you can start doing it. Right now, you don't have any data. Right now, you don't have any data and information, but you're just starting. Look at this. Who's your target market? Age 20 to 35. So it has taken some assumption, but if you have any target market in mind, you can put it. Okay. What is the real problem? The process of finding house in the large and metropolitan cities is very, very difficult, and lack of transparency, unverified thing, no broker commissions are not transparency. How it can be solved? You can create a centralized platform which creates this. Centralized platform doesn't mean you have to build only app. Centralized platform doesn't mean only you have to build a website. Please don't go into that mode of making websites and use what you call mobile apps. We are product designers. We are solving problems. We are not screen builders. Don't have that mindset towards every time I see a problem statement, I'll go and design an app. Please think very clearly. Maybe for this problem statement, app could be a best way to solve this problem, or website could be a best way to solve this problem. Okay. So don't be hesitant, don't be very rigid towards it. Okay. And there is a way how it also has shown. Develop a user-friendly app. Partner with real-time estates and brokers. See, this is also a solution, right? You don't have to create only app for the users. You can create a platform for real-time real estate agencies and brokers. That could be a SAP like a software, or that could be a kind of a SaaS-based system, or that could be a what you call an intranet-based system. That could be a server-based solution. What you're solving, right? Perhaps many things, right? That could be only a dashboard. So every time building application is not the only point. That's my only takeaway. That's the only important factor I'm highlighting in this skill. Okay, and introduce the real-time filters, alerts, community-driven reviews, virtual tools, and 3D walks. You can able to create one map also in your application where people can able to see the houses. Same like Google Map. Okay, you'll have something like Google Homes. Imagine you're just building a product like Google Homes, where if you open that home, Google Home application, where only people can see only rental homes, whatever is available next to them. Like let's say if they're in Chennai, they want a house in Chennai. They have to just find same like what we're finding in maps, right? So they have to put Chennai. I want a Chennai in Velachery. I want to find a house in Velachery, okay, in Chennai. So whatever house is rental available, it will be shown in your map. If you click that, you can see the walkthrough 3D of that home. You can find the rent, you can find the owner name, you can find the trust credibility, you can find the reviews. Directly you can book. See, it's as simple as that. So the point I'm trying to make is any problem could be solved, but provided you should be able to have this consciousness to think about how it is going to happen in real time. Okay. I hope you're getting more clarity now. Okay. Once you validate in online, then you find the statistics, then you find out whether job market is there for this or not as well. See, I'm also going to do one more thing, guys. Very crucial thing. Listen to me very carefully. A lot of people miss out this part only. Okay. Solution. What kind of the probable design studios I can able to approach this as a project for pitching them? Can you list me some companies? Validate whether any kind of a companies will accept this kind of a work or not. Yes. Tense Design Studio, Good Works Lab, Tacto, Wow Makers, F1 Studios, Hakuna Matata Solutions, Mindspark Technology, Pixel Studios. So the problem is, the point here is, you're not only solving the problem, you're also finding somebody who is also similarly looking at this kind of a problems to solve it. See, this is very important. Tomorrow, when you're aligning your design studios, you're aligning your interest towards finding a job market for your problem statement, what you have in your case study, this would be the ideal start to do. Don't go and randomly apply in LinkedIn and waste your time. You will not get any reply because you have developed a solution which is very similar to what these people are already doing, right? So you should be very clear on understanding this. This is most important, guys. If you do these 5 steps, I don't think you will have any problem in choosing your problem statement and going and pitching into the job market. At least make some search. At least make some statistics and analysis and information which is available. Like, what is my idea in the market? Like, let's say no broker, Magic Bricks, okay, 99 acres. Did you guys recognize all these sites? These are all the products which is similarly like you. If you wanted to do a competitor analysis, you can do for all of these products. No problem. You can also even apply for these companies. Have your portfolio ready with this one case study, building this project. Everybody knows one day, one project, right? If you go to the Power of One in our learning management portal, and people have not yet come, maybe they don't know this. People who are in our community, so they will know the power of one. They know how to do a one-day project. I've given you framework, workbook, everything. Choose one, this problem statement. Focus is 99 acres or maybe housing.com. Okay. Try to solve one case study one day. Immediately go and pitch them. This is my idea. I'm thinking this could be the next level up for your company in the future. Why don't you give an internship opportunity for me? Why don't you give a interview call for me? Why don't you give me 5 minutes to pitch my idea? Why don't you take consideration of my work? Why don't I get a full-time job for me? This is how you can able to start linking with the industry. This is the only way to go forward very, very easily, guys. A lot of people have a big problem here, right? So this is the way how we can get started. Okay. I told you the live demo. In fact, before explaining this, I told you the live demo. I applied this 5W1H and I also validated it. And I also wrote the final problem statement, how clear it is. So how your problem statement should be there. I'm just giving you another revision. Okay. Your problem statement should define what problem you're exactly solving. Who's your target market? Okay. Why it is very important now. And how are you going to solve? Are you going to solve through an application? Are you going to solve through a physical product? Are you going to solve through designing a jukebox? Are you going to design an ATM? ATM is a cash dispenser, right? We cannot have mobile for taking the money out. It's not available. Sometimes you'll have to do physical products only. Don't think only with building website and app is the problem, okay? And when are you going to solve? I'm going to develop this product in 3 months, 6 months. The moment if you're bringing all these things properly with you, then and only it is called a problem statement, guys. Okay, just to reflect upon I told you. Okay, now let's see a little science about it. See, guys, whenever you're driven towards your passion, dopamine hit will happen inside your brain. You will be having enough motivation to go and work for this project. How many of you did not think this before? Like this, I was choosing problem statement. I was losing my motivation. This is the only reason. Very simple. Okay. Second, cognitive clarity. Cognitive clarity. The clear problem statement reduces your mental stress. You will not be in a vague state. You will be clear what to do. Okay. Value aligned problem statement. Working on a value aligned problem statement boosts your creativity. It's very simple. Because the more work you do according to your value system, the more passionate you'll be. See, like let's say you may be in a very different field. You may be working in media, or you may be a graphic designer earlier, okay? Or you may be working in some kind of a random stuffs earlier. But the moment when you find out your value determination process using the DeMartini method, and you find the problem statement accordingly, you suddenly drift and your dopamine hit happens, and then you become so value aligned. You get so energetic, guys. Even if you solve one problem from your existing company itself, no problem. Maybe you're an engineer, it's okay. Take any one problem to use this method to try to put it as a problem statement and try solving it. You will get goosebumps. You will get so much energetic. You will feel so motivated to really work for it because that is your real passion. And nobody's going to ever pay for this, right? You already know this. So there is no expectation for you. You're not just applying for the job's sake to do this kind of a things. You're doing it to fulfill your highest value. Okay. And also you're breaking down into a complex thing. So that makes cognitive load very, very easy. Okay. Yes. So I'll give you some basic statistical information. Employees who are working on passion projects report higher job satisfaction, guys. A lot of people switch job because of this reason only. Don't think people are switching job because they have low salary. That is the third reason. This is the truth bomb. I don't know how many of you know this. You're only changing the job because you are not satisfied. Maybe your encouragement is not there. Maybe you're not motivated enough. Okay. Design industry stats. 72% of the companies fail due to lack of alignment with the real-time user needs. Many in design industries also choose wrong problem statement because of this reason. Okay. Problem validation success. Validated problem statement reduces design iterations and lead up to faster solutions. This is the most important thing, guys. Okay. You can use ChatGPT. I told you. You can use Statista. I don't have really time, guys. If you jump into my program, I teach Statista, Glassdoor, Insights. I go very deep. In the mission 3, we talked about how you can use 10 different AI tools and 10 different job market tools like Toffler, like Glassdoor Insights and LinkedIn Premium Insights. You can get the very good insights. And then there is another information called answerthepublic.com. Using all this analysis, you can find out right problem statement. You can find out problem statement for the next 10 years. You don't need to even have multiple problem statements and all. For the 10 years, what are the big problems you're going to solve? You can able to take using this websites. And that will be foolproof. And that market is already going to come. And you know this using a statistical method. And then whatever projects you're going to do, people are going to welcome you for that problem statement, what you're solving. Because when you solve a problem only, people will pay you. Remember, when your passion solves a problem for a particular persona, you get paid for this. Your passion, when it solves a problem for a particular persona, gets paid for you. You get payment for that. You get profit, right? So remember this 4P. When you're designing a problem statement, you should have this 4P. Okay. And also you can use many other AI tools also, but yeah. So now we are coming to the last part of this session. Listen to me, guys. First of all, choose one problem statement which is aligning to your value. If you're not did the value determination process, go to Google, type out DMARTINI. It's a 40 minutes value determination process. Find out your big value. People who already did the value, superb. Find out your value and find out a problem statement and start doing the same thing whatever I did. Try to find out the 5W1H method. Try to define the problem statement properly and then commit next 1 day to solve it. Maybe you can choose 1 day. Tomorrow itself, you can able to apply this project with your dream industries. You don't need 20 years or you don't need 3 months to prepare for a job interview and all. Just try to solve this problem and apply. Jagdish, I don't have portfolio. Jagdish, I don't have resume. I don't have design experience. I don't have degree. BS. Everything is BS. Whatever you're thinking in your mind is BS. I think a lot of people know what is meant by BS. Complete waste of time. Okay. Just do it. You know the methodology. You watched this video for the last 20 minutes, right? 20, 30 minutes. Just apply this blindly and try to solve this problem in a method what has been instructed to you. Okay. If you take power of one, if you take that 1 day project, or if whatever you think is 1 day project, please do it. Try to pitch with the people. At least people will give a chance to interact with you in LinkedIn, or maybe a phone call, or maybe a Zoom call. Try to understand the need of the industry. If you do this continuously for 2, 3 companies, you will get so much clarity and alignment, guys. You'll know how the interview works. You'll know what are the recruitments process. You'll know what are the expectation there. Slowly, after 3rd or 4th interview, you'll be also getting hired. And if you do this continuously for many of your projects and problem statement, I don't think you will have any problem finding a job in your design career ever at all. Okay. Yes, guys. Thank you for coming here. And we are coming to the last part of this. And this is not the only part. As I say, come to the 11 o'clock webinar. Every Sunday, we have 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock webinar, which is a free webinar. You can find the link below in the description. You can click here and register for this masterclass, because when you take action towards completing the whole cycle, learning the job secrets, learning the basics of design, and then becoming clear, and when you go and approach your skills with that reason, then only you will be seeing the thing. Okay. This skill booster is a part of it. Skill set is only 20%. Mindset is 80%. Okay. So if you apply both only, you can able to get this. Also, you can listen to my podcast channel, and every day we are going YouTube Strive, you can leave. And majorly, I would highly recommend you read a blog on Substack. Okay. So how many of you don't know we have a blog called Substack? Please go and subscribe, or in fact, I'm pasting all of the links, guys. Okay. So you can, oh, what happened? Cancel. Okay. I think that chat has come, right? Punish, can you confirm me? Okay, yeah, now it has come. Fine. So go and subscribe to Substack blog, because some of the content will be written in a blog format, storyfied way. It will be very easy for you. Okay, you can go and read it. Okay, yes. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you would have understood what is the importance of problem statement choosing, and how to do that, and how to start getting connectivity with the industry. Thank you so much, guys. Any doubts is there? Please type out in the chat. Can you all type out in the chat what is your top 3 takeaways? That would be a...
Sir, that message didn't come, sir.
Yes, go ahead. Please switch on your camera, guys. Please switch on your camera.
Sir, that message didn't come, sir.
Oh, you... Okay, I'll do it in the chat. No problem. Okay, please switch on your camera. We are going to come to the last part of this session. Okay, can you find it in the Zoom chat? That would be better. Okay. Yes, Arvind, switch on your camera. Tilagar, switch on your camera. Because the reason why I'm telling you guys is, when you come with a camera, notepad and pen, attention focused for the 30 minutes, your learning will be very different. Okay. So try that. Cool. Yes. So can you go to the YouTube live stream and type out your top 3 takeaways? What did you learn in this YouTube live stream today? Please type out in the chat. Few minutes. And you can copy paste the same comments in our learning management portal also, guys. Okay. And you'll be getting points for that. Today evening, you're going to have an amazing blast session at 6 o'clock. Everybody get ready. We have planned a very massive session today. So come for that. It will be an amazing game changer for you. Okay. So yes, can you all provide a thumbs up? Can you all provide a thumbs up? Just a second. Oh, just a second, guys. I'm sorry. Just a second. One more time. Okay. Cool. Yes. So go to your YouTube live stream and type out your top 3 takeaways. Just slowly reflect upon what did you learn now. and then reflect. Because if you're not reflecting, definitely you will forget for sure. I'm stopping the live stream.